All right, give me a thumbs up if you love to eat tasty food. Give me a thumbs up. And give me 2 thumbs up if you want your tasty food to be good for you, good for the earth, and good for all life kind. 2 thumbs up. All right, you are in the right place. Welcome to Eat for the Earth Presents 2025 Year in Review. I'm Reverend Chef Beth Love, the founder and executive director of Eat for the Earth, an organization based in Santa Cruz that makes it easier for people to eat more plants and less animal products to sustain all life on Earth. That's right. As a human family, we must and are moving toward a more plant-centric way to eat so that we can maintain the habitability of our beautiful Earth home. So it's a reducitarian ask that we have. It's pretty easy. Almost anyone can make steps in the right direction. But what we teach, model, and serve is the gold standard in human health, and also the absolute best for the environmental fitness of our planet, a whole food, plant-based diet that is free of added oil and very low in sodium. 2025 has been a very full year, so buckle your seatbelts. Here we go on a quick tour of some of the highlights. For starters, we're going to talk about our 10-day plant-based immersion, Salud en tu Plato, for Spanish speakers and Community RX for English speakers. Our impact is improved health for our community and for community members. We start by testing people for glucose, for their total cholesterol, LDL cholesterol, triglycerides, and more. When they come to the program for the first time, we give them a really yummy breakfast after they get tested, and we give them an orientation of the program, and they meet with a healthcare provider to see what the results mean and to find out how they can help themselves improve their health. We offer culturally relevant meal plans and recipes. We do nutrition education, particularly geared toward the metabolic conditions such as diabetes and insulin resistance and high cholesterol that most of our participants have. And we do food prep demos. We offer people the opportunity to learn by volunteering because we make food for this program and many other programs. And so our participants can get involved by helping to make this healthy food and thereby helping our community, helping our programs be a success, and helping themselves. Win, win, win. What do you think? Here are some of our 2025 highlights. We had a total of 8 rounds. We served 144 unduplicated participants. Many of them took multiple rounds. In each round, 90 to 95% of participants have measurable improvements on at least one biomarker for disease, and many people have much more than one change, more than one improvement, and sometimes very dramatic improvements in their numbers. In our last round in December, we partnered with a new group, Senderos. New to us, they offer pathways for success for Latinos in our community. The average improvement in total and LDL cholesterol was over 19%, and the average improvement in triglycerides was over 30%. This is in only 2 weeks, and this is regardless of compliance. One person who had very wonderful results across the board actually had their triglycerides drop from over 500, more than our machine could measure, to 94, which is a very healthy number. That his statistics are not included in our average number of triglycerides because his first number was too high. This is one of our stars of our program, Altagracia Ortega. She's taken it many times. She's brought her children, some of her grandchildren, her in-law, her daughter and son-in-law. And she is, after taking several rounds of our program and with the support of her doctor, she was able to transition off the medication she had been taking, some for over 40 years. She's obviously feeling much better now. Another program we have, Plant Powered Life, is intended to provide support for people who want to maintain, move toward, or even just learn about a plant-based diet, opportunities for building community, for learning, such as food prep demos, potlucks, nutrition presentations about the environmental aspects of eating. Here's one of our volunteers and program users, Janie Ng, who finds that Eat for the Earth is offering deeply nourishing support for long-term vitality for her and our community. Food as Medicine is our annual conference for healthcare providers. There's a gap in medicine, a very important gap, and that most healthcare providers do not study nutrition or study very little nutrition as they prepare for their professions. And yet, poor diet is the number one cause of disability and death worldwide. So our healthcare providers need to know how to counsel people accurately about healthy diets. And so we fill the gap to the extent we can. Our 2025 conference had about 160 attendees. Of those, 85% of the ones that filled out our survey who are healthcare providers said they would recommend plant-based diets to their patients. So we are succeeding in exactly what we're intending to do. We had generous facility sponsorship from 1440 Multiversity. We had 2 CME partners, including Adventist Healthcare West Ukiah, and we had many other sponsors who were local and national healthcare organizations for the most part. Here are some of our speakers: Dr. Milton Mills, Dr. Doug Lyle, Maria Jose Hummel, my colleague, and I doing a culinary medicine demo and presentation. Here's our some of our participants mingling at our resource fair with the people tabling at our various tables. Our panel discussion, Dr. Deborah Shapiro, an obstetrician gynecologist, and here's the participants enjoying one of the speakers. Here's some of the sample comments. We got mostly very positive comments, and we also got some great suggestions for improvement, which we are implementing. The next program I'm going to talk about is our educational outreach. We do a lot of outreach in the community. This will focus primarily on the in-person. We also do online outreach and education to help people understand the benefits, environmental and health benefits of plant-based diets. And here's some highlights for 2025. We did 11 local outreach activities in person to churches and schools and various environmental events, Santa Cruz Veg Fest. Here's a picture from the Veg Fest. Here's the Wellness Expo, and Earth Day Watsonville and Earth Day Santa Cruz. We give people tasty samples and compelling information so that they know the reasons to go plant-based, and also they know it's possible to do so without sacrificing flavor. Our speaker event this year was with the incomparable Dr. Neil Barnard, one of my favorite experts in our field. He founded the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. He's a very compassionate person and also completely evidence-based. Some of the highlights were that he packed the house at the Colligan Theater. We had many new signups for our mailing list, for volunteers, for our programs. Many attendees approached me and said they were going to go plant-based as a result of Dr. Barnard's remarks, and he sold out of all of his books. He brought quite a lot of them, as you'll see in the next photo. There he is speaking. I think he had 4 cases of books sold out, and here's our appetizer table getting thronged. Here's some of our wonderful volunteers serving up the food as fast as they could. Some other highlights for 2025, we had 6 hands-on in-person food prep classes. We had 3 online classes. There was a write-up about our Salud en tu Plato immersion program and the Migrant Clinicians Network publication. We have a new staff member, the amazing Myra Ruiz, who is assisting us with programs and administrative activities. And Maria Jose, my colleague, Dr. Maria Jose Hummel, has enrolled in Loma Linda University for a Doctor of Public Health, which will be her 3rd doctoral degree. And we were invited to attend the Sanford Food Summit and also interviewed for Santa Cruz Voice. In 2026, we plan to maintain, grow, and improve our current programs. We're going to keep going with what we got, and we're also going to add some more. So we have a new partnership with a local Seventh-day Adventist private school. We'll be using their commercial kitchen in exchange for offering hands-on cooking classes and education for their students, as well as consulting about the nutritional value of their hot lunches, helping to improve those. We've been approached by Salud para la Gente, which is a local federally qualified healthcare clinic serving most Latinos with low incomes. They want us to do some nutrition and food prep classes, and we're developing a replication package so people in other places can offer an effective immersion program as we do. I'm very, very excited, as someone who's worked most of my life for and on behalf of and with children and families, to let you know about our new program for K through 12 students, Eat Well. Sadly, far too many young people in our community have chronic conditions such as overweight, obesity, arterial plaque starting to build up. And we want to empower youth to eat well. We know that it's possible to prevent and reverse chronic disease for a lifetime of good health. And so we'll be doing educational presentations and hands-on cooking classes in local schools. Your support is needed for this program and elsewise. We are raising funds specifically for Eat Well through our Santa Cruz Gives campaign now through December 31st. If you're watching this after December 31st, it's not too late to give. You can just go on our website, eatfortheearth.org. But between now and then, if you would give to our Santa Cruz Gives campaign, any amount would be greatly appreciated. We just really appreciate the support of our community, our volunteers, our partners, our collaborators. We would not be able to do this work without you. And so until next time, it's Rev Chef Beth Love signing off and saying thank you very much. Goodbye.